We'll see.
Because I get a dark roast, and I never suffer from that.
Gelman just brought me a cup of coffee, and a dark roast, and that's supposed to be the least acidic.
That's right. We're still talking about heartburn.
You know, Gelman thinks he knows everything. Okay. Here comes one of the biggest franchises in box office history, and sadly, the end is near. Yes.
No.
Well, it's what they say, but who knows? There'll probably be some more. From Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, please welcome Rupert Grint. Here comes another Harry Potter show.
Yep.
Now, Rupert, how old were you? How old are you now?
I'm 22 now.
And how old were you when you started this string of movies?
Yeah, I was 11.
11.
So, yeah, half my life.
My gosh, and you kids were all real young and everything. We think we have a picture of Rupert. Can we take a look?
Oh, really?
Oh, there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, look at them all. Yeah. They're all around 11 or 12 years old right there. Did you all get along right from the get-go?
We did, actually. That picture is from the first ever scene we did. And
no kidding.
It was, yeah.
Yeah?
It was the last scene in the film, but the first one we filmed.
You know, if as an 11-year-old Rupert Grint, you had amazing, sort of perfect comic delivery for every line.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was such a new experience. I had no idea kind of how films were made, or my only experience was just like school plays and stuff. And to be suddenly thrown into this quite crazy world was quite an adjustment. But I loved it. It was fun.
So Rupert, over the years, you must be a billionaire?
No,
close though, right? What have you? You know, have you bought something extravagant for yourself after all this toil and work in front of a camera?
Yeah, I kind of have fun with it.
What's the biggest thing you've done for yourself?
I suppose the ice cream van was quite special.
The ice cream van?
Yeah, my ice cream van. It was something I always wanted.
Like an ice cream? Like an ice cream truck?
Yeah,
Like a delivery truck?
Yeah, like an actual ice cream truck.
Do you drive it around, Rupert, or you just keep it by your house?
Yeah, I don't drive it around so much anymore. I've found that when you drive it around, people queue up. They want ice cream.
They want something. You worked hard for that ice cream.
I'm sorry, another stupid question. Does it work? Can you get ice cream out of your truck?
It does, yeah, it does work. On the last day of filming, I brought it up to the set and I served ice cream to
that's really great. It's good. Fabulous idea. Good for you. Now, you must have fans all over the world, huh? Do they send you little items? Do they send you things from different countries?
They do, yeah. Mainly pajamas. Weirdly.
Pajamas?
Pajamas.
Why pajamas?
I've never really worked out.
Is there a scene in one of the movies that you got kind of hot in the pajamas?
No, there isn't. I don't know why. It's just the weirdest thing, but it's great.
Do you have a favorite pair from a specific country?
Well, yeah, there's a quite a nice Japanese style pair of pajamas that I've got.
Like silk?
Yeah, they're quite silky. Yeah, it's great though.
This interview has been a revelation.
We have more to give you too. We'll be right back in a moment with Rupert Grint, one of the stars of the Harry Potter series, and the new one is opening tonight.
Tonight's the premiere.
Is this your favorite of the lot? Would you say? I mean, I think that every book has gotten progressively better and better and better, and darker and darker and darker.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably my favorite one. It's kind of as you say, they are getting darker, and yeah, this is like a whole new level of darkness because we're out of the school now and we're kind of out on the run, and it's quite tense and just.
So this is part 1 though of the book, right?
This is part 1, yeah. Which I think it was a good decision to kind of split them in two because it allows us to get more of the book into the films, and yeah, it's good.
I think for me, what's always impressed me about these films is how closely they mirror the book, because usually you cannot capture a film in book form. It's just your mind's eye is too big, and I feel like they really do accurately capture what you're thinking in the film.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's so much kind of detail in these books, and it's usually quite hard to fit every kind of little part in. I think we've always kind of really kept quite faithful.
Well, in this particular clip, we have your friendship with Harry is challenged, right? Harry and Ron. So let's take a look at that and see what goes on here.
What part of this isn't living up to your expectations? Did you think we were going to be staying in a 5-star hotel, finding a Horcrux every other day? You thought you'd be back with your mum by Christmas?
I just thought, after all this time, we would have actually achieved something. I thought you knew what you were doing. I thought Dumbledore would have told you something worthwhile. I thought you had a plan.
I told you everything Dumbledore told me. And in case you haven't noticed, we have found a Horcrux already.
Yeah, and we're about as close to getting rid of it as we are to finding the rest of them, aren't we?
Please take the Horcrux. You wouldn't be saying any of this if you hadn't been wearing it all day.
Do you know why I listen to that radio every night, dear? To make sure I don't hear Ginny's name. Or Fred. Or George. Or Mum.
What, you think I'm not listening too? You think I don't know how this feels?
Oh, you don't know how it feels! Your parents are dead. You have no family.
Stop! Stop!
Finally, go! Go then!
Not getting along at all with this one, huh? Yeah. It could be the end of a long friendship. Wow. All right, so it starts today, or tonight, as a matter of fact, here in New York, and in the theaters on Friday. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Thanks, Rupert. Thanks very much.